Welcome to the Hollywood Secrets Information. In this episode, we're diving deep into the forgotten scandals of old Hollywood, shining a light on 12 stars who, whether through misfortune or misconduct, contributed to what is often referred to as Hollywood's dark era. From shocking deaths and criminal allegations to tragic stories of downfall, these actors left an indelible mark on the film industry. 1. Rosco "Fatty" Arbuckle. One of the earliest and most infamous scandals in Hollywood history involved Rosco "Fatty" Arbuckle, a beloved silent film comedian. In 1921, Arbuckle was accused of raping and inadvertently causing the death of actress Virginia Rappe during a party at a San Francisco hotel. The tabloids were merciless, painting Arbuckle as a monster, though the actual evidence was murky. Arbuckle went through 3 trials before he was finally acquitted, but his career never recovered. The scandal shook Hollywood to its core, marking the beginning of stricter moral oversight within the industry. 2. Louise Brooks. Louise Brooks was one of the most iconic flappers of the 1920s, famous for her bobbed hair and captivating screen presence. However, behind her star power was a defiant attitude that clashed with Hollywood's studio system. Brooks refused to play by the industry's rules, often openly criticizing Hollywood executives and filmmakers. Her rebellion led to her blacklisting, and Brooks eventually left Hollywood in bitterness. Her career may have faltered, but her legacy as a symbol of individuality and nonconformity persists. 3. Gene Tierney. Gene Tierney, known for her role in the noir classic Laura, 1944, faced personal struggles that were emblematic of the darker side of Hollywood. Tierney contracted rubella while pregnant, leading to the birth of her daughter with severe mental disabilities. The situation deeply affected Tierney's mental health, and she later struggled with depression and underwent electric shock therapy. Her tragic story underscores the emotional toll that fame and personal hardships could exact on stars in Hollywood's golden era. 4. Peg Entwistle. Peg Entwistle's name is forever linked to one of the most famous suicides in Hollywood history. A struggling actress, Entwistle found limited success on Broadway and even fewer opportunities in Hollywood. In 1932, after a string of disappointments, she climbed to the top of the iconic Hollywood sign and jumped to her death. Her suicide note expressed despair over her failed career, making her death a chilling symbol of the harsh realities many aspiring actors faced in Hollywood. 5. Veronica Lake. Veronica Lake, with her signature blonde hair draped over one eye, was a major star in the 1940s. However, behind the glamorous image was a woman plagued by alcoholism and mental health issues. Lake's struggles with alcohol caused her career to decline rapidly, and she spent much of her later life in poverty. Her story serves as a reminder of how fleeting fame can be in Hollywood and how personal demons can destroy even the brightest stars. 6. Ingred Birdman. Ingrid Birdman, best known for her role in Casablanca, 1942, was involved in one of Hollywood's biggest morality scandals of the 1940s. Birdman had an affair with director Roberto Rossellini while still married, which led to the birth of a child out of wedlock. This scandal led to her being condemned by both Hollywood and the American public, with some even calling for her films to be banned. While Birdman was eventually forgiven and returned to Hollywood, the scandal tarnished her image for years. 7. Peter Lorre. Peter Lorre, the hauntingly memorable character actor from films like M, 1931, and The Maltese Falcon, 1941, struggled with a severe addiction to morphine, which he initially began taking for chronic pain. His dependency on drugs, along with depression, marred his career, and his once promising trajectory took a downward turn. Though he continued working in Hollywood, the darker aspects of his life often overshadowed his professional achievements. 8. Gloria Swanson. Gloria Swanson, the silent film star who made a triumphant return to the screen in Sunset Boulevard, 1950, had a scandalous personal life that mirrored the dramatic roles she portrayed. Swanson's numerous affairs and high-profile marriages, including a notorious affair with married politician Joseph P. Kennedy Sr., sparked endless tabloid gossip. Although she remained a Hollywood legend, her personal life contributed to the public's fascination with the less glamorous side of stardom. 9. Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney was one of the biggest stars of the 1930s and 1940s, known for his versatility and youthful energy. However, behind his boyish charm lay a life filled with personal troubles. Rooney was married 8 times and often found himself in financial ruin due to his extravagant lifestyle and poor financial decisions. His tumultuous personal life and reckless spending made headlines, contributing to Hollywood's perception as a place of excess and vice. 10. Lupe Vess. Mexican actress Lupe Vess was known for her fiery personality and equally tempestuous relationships. Vess' dramatic life came to a tragic end in 1944 when she took her own life after learning she was pregnant and that the father of the child would not marry her. Her death was sensationalized by the press, and though the circumstances were tragic, they were spun into a salacious Hollywood story that further fed into the industry's scandal machine. 11. William Desmond Taylor. The murder of director William Desmond Taylor in 1922 remains one of Hollywood's greatest unsolved mysteries. Taylor was found shot to death in his home, and the investigation into his death revealed a seedy underbelly of Hollywood, filled with drugs, affairs, and corruption. Though many suspects were considered, including actresses Mabel Normand and Mary Miles Minter, the case was never solved. The scandal rocked Hollywood, leading to calls for the industry to clean up its image. 12. John Barrymore. John Barrymore, one of the most acclaimed actors of his generation, was also known for his excessive drinking and wild behavior. Barrymore's alcoholism ultimately led to his professional decline, and he became a tragic figure in Hollywood. Despite his immense talent, his personal struggles overshadowed his legacy, and he became a cautionary tale of how fame and excess can ruin even the most gifted stars. Thanks for watching. As we've seen, old Hollywood wasn't always as glamorous as it seemed. Beneath the glitz and glamour, many stars faced personal demons, scandals, and tragedies that contributed to a darker chapter in the history of cinema. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned for more Hollywood secrets.